Have you ever wondered what it takes to achieve financial freedom in your 30s? I know I have. As someone in my early 30s, financial freedom has been on my mind a lot lately. I dream of having enough passive income to cover my expenses without needing a 9-to-5 job. But how do you make that dream a reality while still relatively early in your career? Is financial freedom in your 30s even possible? Well, in today's video, we want to tackle this topic and share the steps and strategies I'm using to work towards financial freedom in my 30s. It won't happen overnight, but I believe with focused effort, it's an achievable goal over the next 5 to 10 years. Let's get into it. Step 1. Make a budget and stick to it. The first step is getting a clear understanding of your current financial situation by making a detailed budget. A budget simply allows you to track where your money is going each month. The goal is to identify areas where you may be able to cut back to free up more money to put towards investments. Be sure to include all fixed expenses like housing, transportation, insurance, debt payments, utilities, etc., but also track discretionary spending on things like dining out, entertainment, clothes, subscriptions, etc. This discretionary spending is often where you can find opportunities to cut back. Building the budget is the easy part. Sticking to it consistently is harder but so important. It takes some discipline but gets easier over time. Review the budget monthly and make adjustments as needed based on what you learned the previous month. Step 2. Pay off high-interest debt. Once you have the budget set, take a close look at any high-interest debt you may have like credit cards or personal loans. These can be huge barriers to achieving financial freedom. The debt payoff strategy we recommend is the debt avalanche method. List out all debts by interest rate, from highest to lowest. Make minimum payments on all debts except the one with the highest interest rate. Throw as much extra money as possible at that first debt while making minimums on the others. Once the highest interest debt is paid off, roll that payment amount into the next highest debt. Repeat this until you've paid off all remaining debts from the highest interest rate to the lowest. This avalanche method allows you to pay debts off as efficiently as possible, saving the most on interest payments. Step 3. Build an emergency fund. After the high-interest debt is paid off, it's important to build up a starter emergency fund with 3 to 6 months of living expenses. This provides a buffer so you don't go back into debt when unexpected expenses pop up, as they inevitably will. It also gives you some breathing room if you lose your job or face a medical emergency. Resist the urge to tap into your emergency fund for non-emergencies. The biggest value is the peace of mind it provides. Step 4. Invest aggressively into tax-advantaged retirement accounts. Once the high-interest debt is gone and the emergency fund is built, it's time to aggressively invest towards retirement in accounts like 401ks and IRAs. Take full advantage of any employer 401k match if available. That's free money you don't want to leave on the table. If your employer doesn't offer a 401k, be sure to open and max fund a Roth IRA each year. The key is consistently investing 15 to 25% of your gross income into retirement accounts during your 30s. This sets you up for significant compound growth over the coming decades. When investing for retirement, take a long-term approach focused on growth. Stocks and stock mutual funds, or ETFs, are a good way to build wealth over decades in the market. Step 5. Invest outside of retirement accounts for shorter-term goals. Retirement accounts are great for long-term investing, but they do have restrictions on when you can access the money. That's why it's also important to invest for shorter-term goals in regular taxable brokerage accounts. Shorter-term goals might include saving up to start a business in 5 years, buying a vacation home, funding a sabbatical, or something else you hope to do in the next 5 to 15 years. Brokerage accounts don't have the tax advantages, but provide flexibility to access your money as needed for these shorter time horizon goals. When investing in taxable accounts, be smart about tax optimization strategies. For example, holding investments for over a year qualifies you for better long-term capital gains tax rates when you eventually sell. Being strategic about this can save you a lot on taxes. Step 6. Look for passive income opportunities. One of the best ways to accelerate your path to financial freedom is by generating streams of passive income. Passive income is money you earn without having to trade your time for it. initial effort than others, but getting creative here can help speed up your timeline significantly. Aim to test and add 2 to 3 new sources of passive income each year in your 30s. They won't be huge right away, but compound over time. Step 7. Increase your income. While cutting expenses is important, focusing on the income side of the equation is even more powerful for achieving financial freedom faster. The more money you can bring in, the more you have to invest and compound. Increasing your income accelerates your path to financial freedom. Step 8. Control lifestyle inflation. As you optimize your finances and income increases, it can be tempting to inflate your lifestyle and spending. Fight this urge and practice intentional lifestyle design. Continue living below your means and banking the income increases rather than letting your expenses balloon. Avoid falling into the trap of spending more as you make more. This lifestyle inflation erodes the progress towards your financial goals. Understand what really contributes value to your life and focus on spending there while minimizing it in other areas. For example, if travel is a high priority, maybe that's worth spending on. But you likely don't need the luxury car. Create some separation between your income increase and your spending habits. Funnel the margin into investments first before considering any lifestyle upgrades. Step 9. Explore Geo BitRage opportunities. Geo BitRage is the practice of taking advantage of differences in the cost of living in different geographic locations. The goal is to maximize your quality of life for the lowest cost. For example, $100,000 of passive income will stretch much further living in Costa Rica versus New York City. You may be able to reach financial freedom years earlier by moving to or splitting time between lower-cost areas. Of course, there are other factors to consider like family, career, interests, etc., but evaluating where you can get the most bang for your buck is smart. Geo BitRage isn't for everyone, but it's a lever worth considering if you have location flexibility. Even if it's not a full move, traveling strategically to lower-cost areas can help too. Step 10. Track your progress. The final step is regularly tracking your progress towards your definition of financial freedom. This helps you stay motivated and accountable and make adjustments when needed. Set tangible targets for things like passive income amount, investment portfolio size, income level, savings rate percentage. Track these metrics each month or quarter. Are you moving closer or further from your goal? Speed up efforts in any areas you may be lagging. Achieving financial freedom requires diligence over an extended period, but staying focused on the target makes reaching it a whole lot more likely. Regularly tracking keeps you in an abundance mindset and motivated to push forward on this goal. Outro. Nothing here is quick or easy, but with focus and discipline over the next decade, you absolutely can build significant wealth and put yourself in a position to achieve financial independence. We would love to hear your thoughts on pursuing financial freedom in your 30s. What challenges are you facing? What steps are you taking? Let's have a conversation in the comments. If you got value from this, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel for more personal finance tips and insights every week. Thank you all for watching, and we shall see you in the next video.